guys, it's Michelle from our Everyday Places, and today I am going to be reviewing our ship excursion in Jamaica. We did a 7-night sailing on the Disney Fantasy, and one of our stops was in Falmouth, Jamaica. They offered quite a bit of options for my young children, but ultimately we decided on the Dunn's River Falls Adventure and the Dolphin Encounter. Our first stop was at Dolphin Cove in Ocho Rios, Jamaica. It took us about an hour driving on a bus to get there. We got suited up, we got into the water, and we had a wonderful time with the dolphins. I would highly recommend this experience with anyone with young children. The guides were fantastic. They were very knowledgeable about the dolphins, and they were really helpful with getting my young kids in the water and feeling at ease to touch the dolphins. The one thing I will say that was kind of a ripoff was the whole photo pass situation. They wanted to charge us, I believe, $40 per picture, per photo. They also had a package deal, but it went by how many people was in your party. So you ended up paying about $80 per person. So if I would have done that, I would have paid close to $400 for about 10 or 20 pictures. Definitely did not do that. We just purchased 2 pictures, which put us to $80. Even that was very steep, but we wanted the memory, and since they didn't allow you to take your own photos, we kind of didn't have a choice. It's kind of like you weigh what you think will be best. For us, buying those 2 little photos as a memory was what we did, but it kind of sucks all around to have to pay so much money. Now, there were other things to do on the Dolphin Cove property, which were a lot of fun. We went to pet some rabbits. My son was able to feed dolphins. They had quite a few little animals in that area that you could check out. They had a really nice beach, and they also had a stingray encounter as well for those who signed up for it. It's in the same location. We were treated to a tasty lunch, which came with the cost of the excursion. So we had some authentic jerk chicken, a fruit punch welcome drink, which was very, very good, some rice and peas, and some vegetables. From here, we drove to Dunn's River Falls, which was very close to the Dolphin Cove. I think it was like a 5-minute drive, just like up a hill. And that was truly one of the highlights of our trip. So once our bus arrived at Dunn's River Falls, they escorted us through the ticket area. That was already pre-arranged, so we didn't have to do anything really besides get our wristbands on. And then our tour bus guide took us to the Dunn's River Falls guide, who was superb. I believe his name was Randall. Shout out to you, Randall. You were fantastic. He led us up that waterfall. He knew where the slippery rocks were. He knew, where we can jump and where we should cautiously walk. He was just phenomenal and great with my children. My 4-year-old definitely needed a little bit more assistance. I will say that young children can do this excursion. My daughter's 4 years old. I think she's about 42 inches tall, and she made out very well. She is quite strong on her feet, but for the areas that were a bit too deep or really slippery, the tour guide helped us, or we just assisted her. My 6-year-old did not have a problem at all. He maneuvered the rocks perfectly. He even did like a little slide down a lot of the rocks, and we just had the time of our lives. And truthfully, aside from being on a Disney cruise, this excursion was a highlight for us. Not only was the waterfall experience truly one of a kind, we've never seen a waterfall before, it was beautiful. The tour guides were fun, they were energetic, everything was like, yeah man, no problem. It was just such a vibe and so much fun. I felt like this was the perfect choice for my family. It was active, it was sightseeing because we got to be out in nature. These falls are actually 180 feet tall. So the fact that we could look to the bottom and see how far we came was a true accomplishment for my family. And truthfully, we just enjoyed being out in nature and being surrounded by natural beauty. There are some steps as you hike up. So if at any point you get tired of climbing the water or being in the water, which is actually quite cold. I was really shocked to feel how cold that water is, but it's refreshing. You get used to it. So if at any point you're tired of climbing, you could just climb the steps or take the steps, or there's different like viewpoints as you go up the falls. So you don't have to hike all 180 feet. You could just start from the middle, or you could just go to the top and kind of get a bird's eye view going right on down to the ocean. The waterfall actually empties out into a beautiful beach at the bottom, so make sure to check that out as well. But I cannot say enough good things about this experience. We're so glad we did it. I would send anyone there and tell you to try it. We had a lot of fun. Everything with the tour guide was like, yeah man, no problem. Like we just loved Jamaica. We really fell in love with the culture, the people, the laid back vibe. We are also from an island, my family, so I guess we kind of related to them a bit, and we really felt at home. My children had the time of their lives. My son was sliding down the waterfalls, taking dives into the little wading pool areas. I got my head ducked with the water. I was like, I hope this is healing water, gonna make my nails and my hair and my skin look good. Like, I just had a blast. It was so much fun. Now, in terms of photographs, they assign a photographer to your group. So you're actually gonna get, if you choose to purchase the photo package, which is totally worth it. So much more value in this package than the one at Dolphin Cove. For just $40, you will get a 20-minute video. Mind you, it's gonna have everyone that was in your group in the video. So, you know, you can kind of pick out the footage that is for you and your family. But it's 20 minutes of video. He is with you the whole time. Not only is he videotaping, but our videographer actually helped us and helped my daughter, helped my son if they needed it. And they take photos of you. So we got a ton of photos, at least 40 pictures of my family. You can bring your phones and your cameras and your GoPros. Tons of people had theirs, and you can take pictures of yourself if you don't want to purchase the package. But I totally think it's worth it. $40 for so much footage of your family, and it makes a great memory and a way to remember your special trip to Jamaica. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope that it was helpful and that you can use it in your planning if you are going to Dunn's River Falls or Dolphin Cove. Feel free to comment below if you have any questions, or if you're unsure if it will be a good choice for you and your family. And if you like this video, please subscribe, as I will have more travel related content coming to you soon. I hope all is well, and take care. Bye, guys.